What's up guys? Welcome back to another video. A little bit different today. We're not going to be working on the hard body or the E30. Well, John and Saucy are going to be working on the E30, but we're going to be working on the 2JZ finally that I've been bugging Nick to work on. And he's been ordering parts slowly, but let's analyze this situation. How long have you owned the motor for?
3 years. Probably like 6 months.
And how much money have you spent on it? Aside from the motor?
1,000.
Okay.
I'm not joking.
How much did you drop yesterday?
Like, I want to say 1,500 bucks in parts. All right, we're even.
No. That's not how it works, boy.
And 2,700 for the machine shop, and another like 10 grand in parts. And I only had the truck for like not even a year.
What the fuck are all these, bro?
EVAP stuff.
Yeah.
Getting rid of it.
Are we gonna put the starter on so we can start it up right now?
Yeah, so we're gonna make sure the motor actually runs first.
Okay.
Because I think the previous owner was kind of a dickhead.
He's a little shady, huh?
Yeah, he was a little shady.
Oh shit, it was you.
This engine came out of the IS300. I pulled it out, swapped the 1JZ in. Videos up there if you guys want to check that out because they're pretty good. I ended up selling it to Nick so he can start building it for his S14 because his dream is the 2JZ. And 2JZ GTEs are way too expensive right now. They're probably like 6 to 7 grand. 1JZs are getting up there. So a lot of people are going to the GEs, the VVTIs, and the only reason why they never did before was because the internals are weak and they don't have piston squirters. But aside from that, everything else is good. Even the head, they say, flows better. So once we eliminate those weak factors, this thing is a unit, and this motor itself has never done me wrong.
Just take a look over here.
Yo, look at it. This thing is bone dry, bro. This is how you take care of a JZ. What's your plans for this thing?
So we're gonna turbo it. I'm putting non-VVTI internals because they're a little stronger than
A lot stronger, huh?
VVTI. Yeah.
We'll compare them because we could take the pistons out.
Once we pull that stuff out, I'll bring the. I should have brought them today.
Yeah,
just
so
so we
you
could
can
like compare them, but.
The rods are the biggest
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah, you can see they're pretty.
And they're lower compression too, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people like the non-VVTI, but the VVTI is good. It's super simple and easy to work with, and it makes more power.
Distributor.
Yeah.
On the non-VVTI, they have to delete the distributor and everything, and if they keep it, it's like in the way of the.
It just doesn't look good.
Yeah.
This looks way better, and you can do a lot of like different conversions with this thing. Like there's so much things you can do on JZs, and you know the possibilities are limitless.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what you do with it. Cause what's your power goal?
Right now, just like 300, 350.
Oh, that's gonna
Just 'cause
be easy.
I'm gonna be limited by the transmission, but I also don't want to be like super
Yeah,
crazy.
like so it's just like just enough power to get gapped by a single cam KA.
No, just no power to gap a single thing.
We'll see about that, buddy.
I guess what I'll do is I'll start taking off the timing stuff.
All right.
That'll be the easiest. We don't need to necessarily put this motor on top of the center, but it's probably best we do, you know, just for safe practices. If the KA was the timing belt setup, it'd be so much easier to work with. So much easier. Putting these motors into top dead center is pretty easy. There's just 2 timing marks up top that you have to line up, and then there's one on the crank. Okay, it's pretty much right there. John took literally like the whole toolbox over there to camber adjust.
Dude, they don't even need sockets.
I know, they need wrenches.
Yeah.
We're gonna work with what we got today. Tensioner is off, then it gives a bunch of slack. For all the JZ guys, there always is a washer behind the idler, so you wanna make sure that you put it back on how it came. Drift Motion also makes a billet version of this. So, Nick, if you wanna get one of those. Billet. Brand new timing belt.
Billet hot boy.
You need to learn how to build a motor.
That's what I was just saying.
What do you
Come on.
think's inside that hard body?
A motor that the machine shop put together.
A built motor. No, I put it together. It took so long I had to go in there and show them how to do it.
They ended up paying you, huh?
They ended up paying me.
Hey, you got the wire?
Are you gonna be using this runner?
No, I'm not gonna be using this shit. I'm gonna be using Dodo Racing little what is it, adapter to the GT intake manifold.
So you don't use this?
Nope.
At all. Dodo Racing, if you guys are unfamiliar with them, it's a guy who's actually having a ton of support with these motors. This guy specifically works on making GEs Really cool. So he has adapters. He's creating his own coil on plug kit. If you guys are familiar with the GE intake manifold setups that go over the valve cover, he's even making an intercooler that can be plug and play. So that's really sweet. You missed it working on Toyotas?
No, definitely not. I hate Toyota.
Are you just saying that because you work at BMW now?
No, dude. Wow, this is really simple just to pull up the valve cover.
This has almost 200,000 miles, and look how crispy gold that looks. Even my 1JZ doesn't look like this. This is even cleaner. God, dude, these cams look so good. This was such a good motor. Like, it had no issues whatsoever. This is crazy. I think this is like the cleanest 200,000 mile JZ I've ever seen. These cam caps are numbered, so it's gonna be super easy. There's gonna be I for intake, E for exhaust. It's not gonna be like a BMW where, you know, it's translated from German, so it's a little difficult, you know, to remember. So what we gotta do now is probably take off the Vanos unit.
Yeah, Vanos.
All right, let's take this off. Break loose.
What's most important?
What do you mean?
Family.
All right, if it slips, it's Junior's fault.
No.
I told you.
So strong.
Okay.
That's why you go to the gym, Chach. Not wrong. Say it, Nick. Cam seal's not leaking on a 2JZ, unheard of. We gotta get that Allen. We do not have this Allen size. And
What
even
is
if we
that?
did, the thing is, it's a swivel. So this is what we should do, Nick, because I supply all the tools in this shop. We should go halfers on the Allens, but we'll keep them here.
I'll just buy it and take it to work.
Do whatever you want, buddy.
Okay.
Damn, don't get excited like that, Nick.
I just want to pull the motor, fool. Here you go.
Damn, Chach, where was that? Right here. So you take that off, and then there's another one, so you're gonna have to hold it.
You
now.
ready?
That's just the cap, bro.
Well, what if when you're wrenching it, you just let it stop on the head?
No. Now we just have this plate, so we just have a couple tans, and then it should come off. Should we have a bro science series?
What science? How does that work?
Bro, look.
What's the oil level?
You did not take care of this motor.
Now we gotta take off the front cam caps. I'm getting a pre-experience on how to take apart a JZ when I need to do my 1JZ head gasket. I gotta do the valve seals on it. It's leaking. Most likely we'll do a video on that. And might as well put in some head studs and a nice head gasket. Multi-layer, oof. 500 horsepower, oof. There you go.
I don't understand why it takes two people to go get an alignment.
I've been trying to figure that out since you guys left, since it takes two people to get tools.
I repeat right here, you will not lock the door, whether you're filming or not. Who takes pictures of a coffee on your tire and then backs up so it falls, and then says, what coffee was it?
I think it was,
Then you tell them
you
it's
could blame 3
Starbucks.
people. You could blame 3 people.
And then we say it's Starbucks, white chocolate, mocha, extra frap. And then they send a picture of the McDonald's cup sitting on the tire. You will not blame Chuck.
Who's seen it first?
He came around, so when you said he walked away, he came around and asked me,
I was like,
is
hey,
that
is that
your
your
coffee?
coffee?
I said yes. As he went back, he said, bitch.
He's taking an S54 camshaft off, so that's real baller shit right there, bro. Just like most camshafts, we're gonna be working outside in, and then when you tighten it, you do inside out.
Half turns?
Yeah, just kind of break everything loose, and then probably just go around a little bit just to release the pressure.
I'm excited. I'm excited that we're tearing this thing apart finally.
I know.
Yeah, it's gonna stay for another 2
It's been sitting at our shop for I don't know how long. Like, we might as well get it to work, right? Like, just taking up space.
And I know I was talking shit,
Hold
but
on.
it
Wait a
worked, right?
I was gonna say something.
The shit talking helped. I mean, we're tearing it apart. That's a good thing, right?
So next video we'll be working on the Lincoln. We do have a motor over here, so we should probably start doing some work on it.
Bro, you're talking shit, but this motor's been sitting in this shop since the beginning of the year, which is 4 or 5 months. Prior to that, it was sitting in the other shop for about a year and a half. Prior to that, it was sitting at Daddy's house for 2 years. Daddy was 16 when he first started. This is being driven in a fucking car.
Aside from the bitterness going on
There's
here,
no bitterness. It's all fun and games.
Bro, it's all fun and games.
we got the camshaft here and it did not crack.
Bro. Yeah.
Comes late, comes unprepared. He goes to Harbor Freight, forgets tools again.
Runs over John's coffee.
It's a bad day for you guys. Dude, some of them are tight.
Definitely need to work on your pull day, bro. We put the parts cleaner in the back over there by the box, which is honestly a better spot because we're always working on the engines over there. We also put up the banner for the vintage Chevrolet, the Felix poster, and I love that thing. I've had it sitting for so long. That's a constant reminder that I want to buy an Impala sometime in the near future, if I ever get the chance to. Right, Nick? You're gonna build an Impala or what? You're gonna build an Impala?
Maybe in another life. I'm pretty sure you can put like different shims on top here.
Yeah. Leave them in the original spots.
Oh yeah, I'm not moving those. Actually, was easy.
You should be able to pull it off.
Magic Falls. All right, guys, we're looking for a new 2JZ.
There you go. It's that simple. The head's actually pretty small. So once that's off, just a quick inspection to see if there's, you know, any cracks, which obviously there isn't. Everything looks pretty solid. Heck yeah. Once we get it cleaned up and decked, should be able to tell. We wanted to remove the pistons today, but I feel like it's just gonna be too much, especially with the short tie frame that we have. But that's fine because Nick still has a lot to do with the head, and that saves us for another video to remove the pistons and do all that stuff ourselves. He's gonna come by later this week when we start filming the next video, and we're just setting everything up and organizing it. Because this is the part that you guys don't see, which is trying to organize the shop as much as we can with how many people come and go, with all the stuff that we have here. Wiping down everything like the shelves, the desk, the toolbox.
Yeah.
We've been letting it drain out because we already know how that goes when we try to open up motors. It just leaks everything out. I'm gonna finish cleaning up and then kind of give you guys a rundown of what we're gonna be doing next and any of Nick's ideas. I wish he brought his 240 so we could show you guys, but plenty of videos that you guys could check out to see where the car's at. Finally stripped down the 2JZ after 3 years of it sitting.
Nah.
Pretty good time, bro. It's a pretty good time frame. We stripped it apart, but that doesn't mean anything, right? Because what's the idea? You want to put non-VVTI pistons and rods, which you already have, but are you going to put ARP head studs?
Yeah, we're doing all ARP head studs, probably ARP mains.
Rods.
Yeah, ARP rod bolts.
You're going to do like a complete rebuild,
Yeah, basically.
but like budget friendly kind of
it's gonna
build.
be budget. It's still gonna be able to make hold power like 700, 800. Hopefully. I'm not shooting for that, but that's what it should be able to handle.
Right out the block, baby. Let's do it.
Yeah, and then, yeah. Just gonna go over the whole thing, place the oil pump. Gonna do some modifications over here.
Yeah, we definitely have to do the drain.
Turbo oil.
Luckily, they already have the casting there, so it makes it super easy for us to drill it. We just have to remove it. So that could probably be the next video, because we're gonna do that ourselves.
Yeah, so when we pull off the pan,
Yeah,
go ahead.
so we can finish ripping apart the pistons and everything, and then rip apart the pan, and then actually install the return.
Exactly. I'm probably gonna do wiring specialties harness, and then we'll go for a link ECU. I'm not sure which one. I don't really know about that.
Link
No idea.
ECU, baby.
Yeah,
Let's go.
and, yeah, you know, injector dynamics, injectors. I'm not sure what turbo. I still gotta look in turbo manifold and everything. So, yeah.
I think it'll be a nice build. Like, it's gonna be very friendly,
Yeah.
like very budget friendly, but at the same time, not sparing on the parts that you actually need to be really good, you know?
Yeah.
Like with Junior's KA, he spared no expense for anything. He's like, I just want everything baller. I want everything chase based that I possibly can. So with this one, this is going to be a little more budget friendly, but still not chipping out on the things that can cause issues with your motor. So like turbo, right? Turbo can cause an issue. Injectors, you don't want it to run lean because that's a big issue, especially with high boost, and just other miscellaneous things. If any of you 2JZ guys know a little bit more, want to give us some insight on, you know, what we should run, any parts that will fit the S14 chassis, like the turbo manifold, because I feel like we're still brainstorming that. On that note, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.